Hi, it's me again. I'm about to get quite angry. Quite angry indeed, I would imagine. I've had these tabs open on my laptop for weeks. I haven't made a video for weeks, have I? Sorry. Been a bit busy with work and stuff. And I forgot all about them. And I'm just flicking through them now, and my piss is officially boiled. I forgot all about these. Look at these headlines. I'm just going to spit out all the headlines, just so I can get the anger straight out, because it's wound me right up. I haven't even read the bloody articles yet. Headlines, look. Nearly 2,000 prosecuted for TV licence evasion in Northumbria courts in a year, data shows from the Northumberland Gazette. This is Voice newspapers. More than a dozen people prosecuted for TV licence evasion in Devon and Cornwall. Basildon, Canvey, Southend Echo. Essex women among 2/3 prosecuted for TV licence evasion. Eastern Daily Press. Hundreds prosecuted for TV licence evasion in Norfolk. The Swindon Advertiser. The people in Wiltshire prosecuted for not paying the TV licence fee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Just there. Just there. All on the same day. These were published, I believe. In the same week then. All in the same week. In local papers. With different headlines, different amounts of people, but the same story. Prosecuted for TV licence evasion. Now, is this just an interest story for local papers? They're having a slow news day, so their local court reporter is just flicking through what's happened at court and decided to publish it? Because I haven't looked. I guarantee there's names and things of the people who got in trouble here. Or do you think this was put out for slightly more nefarious purposes? Do you think that maybe someone asked them to publish this? What do you think? Because I happen to know that the BBC pay multi-million-pound contracts to multiple PR agencies around the UK, and those PR agencies have very close links with not just the gutter press, the red tops, but also all the local press. They have very close links with them. In fact, they pay for advertising with them, and they pay to put information in. And because of that, all press releases that they put to them get published straight away. That is where this has come from. There must have been a spike in evasion or something like that, or maybe I started getting through to these and making some progress and getting some cancellations up, because the PR agencies that work for the BBC went on a massive thing sending these out to all the local papers. They were everywhere. This is just a pick of them. I had hundreds of them. No, I didn't bookmark them all because we'd be here all bloody day, wouldn't we? Let's skim some of these and see what people have what the PR agencies have asked them to place in here, because that's where this has come from. Let's have a quick skip just to see if it tells you what you do and don't need. Oh yeah, that one always makes me laugh. Look, a TV licensing spokesperson said, prosecution is always a last resort, and our priority is to help people stay correctly licensed. I am correctly licensed. I have been correctly licensed for 10 years, in that I do not require a license. And yet, every couple of weeks, one of those shitty letters comes through my door threatening to send the boys round if I do not pay them what they want. But I am correctly licensed. You love doing prosecution. Prosecution is not a last resort for you, TV licensing. You love it, because then you get headlines like this that you can put in the local papers all around the country to scare more people into paying for a service they might not necessarily need to pay for, and one they shouldn't have to pay for in the first bloody place. Right, so I've skimmed that whole Northumberland Gazette one, the first one we talked about. Nowhere in there does it say you don't require a television licence if you don't watch a recorded thing that's being broadcast or access BBC iPlayer, and that you don't have to talk to the goons when they knock on the door. Because let's face it, right, there is no other way any of these people got in trouble. And I never condone watching stuff you shouldn't be watching if you don't pay the licence fee, right? But the only way these people got caught, those 2,000 people in Northumbria got caught, was by talking to a goon when they knocked on the door. It can't come from letters. The detective vans ain't going to get you because they don't bloody exist. It's from talking to the goons when they knocked on the door. So where in here does it say it's okay to not talk to the goons if you don't want to, and just shut the door and they have to walk away? They're not bailiffs, they're not police. Nowhere. Don't sell any licenses, does it? But nowhere there does it say what you need a TV licence for. It's just propagating the myth that if you own a telly, you must pay the licence fee. So where are we? Voice This was the one for Devon and Cornwall. So I'm just going to quickly skim it. Oh, blimey, I could have fainted. A TV licence is a legal requirement for anyone wanting to watch live TV on terrestrial channels or online streaming. The fine for not having a licence is up to £1,000 plus any legal costs, additional compensation. That's just copy and pasted. That's copy and pasted. So you know full well that this has come from a TV licensing PR agency. And look, a TV licensing spokesperson said, prosecution is always a last resort, and our priority is to help people stay correctly licensed. Did that come from the same source as the last one? Even though that was Northumbria, now we're in Devon and Cornwall. Basildon, Canvey, Southend, Echo. Let's skim this. A TV licence is a legal requirement for anyone wanting to watch live TV on terrestrial channels. I know that the local papers they're homologated. They're all from one company, aren't they? But not all of them. But this is a different story. That was Northumbria. That was Devon and Cornwall. Now we're in Basildon, Canvey and Southend. Where is it? Where is it? A TV licensing spokesperson said, prosecution is always a last resort, and our priority is to help people stay correctly licensed. Same wording, 3 different areas, 3 different stories. Norfolk, hundreds of people prosecuted. Right, where are we? How disappointing. The Eastern Daily Press doesn't have those phrases in there, but they do name a woman, which is nice of them. Right, what was the other one? The Swindon Advertiser. A TV licence is a legal requirement for anyone who to watch live TV. Okay. One box check. We're playing TV licensing bingo here. There it is. Full house. A TV licensing spokesperson said prosecution is a last resort. And that's the Swindon Advertiser. Next. Oh, I haven't got any more. I think I've proven my point here that these stories come from TV licensing themselves. These aren't independent journalists trying to do the right thing and report on their local area. Because if they were, there would be more information in there about what you can and can't do. Because the wording's so similar, this has all come from one source. Someone's got a mate at a PR agency and they've just been sent a press release and published it. But whenever I send a press release, you won't find it anywhere. Anywhere. What do you think about this? I know some of the papers will work, they're all like in a group, aren't they? But not all of them are. But the wording's so similar, even though the stories are different. It's come from a PR agency. How am I going to fight against this? You know, I do the best I can. I'm a busy man, though, with other stuff at the minute. I do the best I can. I've done the leafleting. I've done loads of advertising. I do these videos. I've done as much as I can. How am I going to fight that? You know, they've got millions of pounds in PR agencies. It's crazy. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. Hit all the buttons and everything while you're down there leaving your comment, because if you do that, hopefully I'll get to see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.